Welcome everyone back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Erased episode 7. What happened last time?
Last time, Satoru got arrested and at the last second sees the fucking dude who's behind it all just standing there with his umbrella and his red eyes looking all sneaky as shit. And then we see the butterfly. So, I don't know if we're just gonna go back like a couple minutes. I don't know what he could if that's the case, I don't know what he could possibly do. Because you can't just be like, hey, it's that dude! Because no one will believe you. And then the other option is he goes back to when he's a child, but then what can he do? He's literally 10 years old, like, it just seems like he's kind of in a lose-lose situation, but either situation is better than him just getting arrested and not being able to do anything, but it's just really rough.
Indeed. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you leave a like and subscribe. Hope you check out Patreon. If you can't wait to see the next episode here on YouTube, you can go to Patreon and get it a week ahead, as well as uncuts. But we hope you enjoy most of all. Hope you leave a like and subscribe. Hope you support the official release. Let's go.
In the science place. It's his friend. I have no idea what he's gonna do.
What can he do you think? You have no idea.
Well, he knows, like, if you know who the guy is, then that's one thing, but, like, what can you do about it? Just follow him around? Can you, like, you can't, like, can you phone in an anonymous tip about him? No, like, I don't know if anyone
Well, he doesn't even know who it is.
Well.
Like, he doesn't.
He knows what the guy looks like now.
He knows what, like...
And he knows... Well,
he knows what this much of his face looks like.
Well, he also knows his name, whether it's a real name or fake name or not.
Yeah, that's true.
And he knows what his job is. Whether or not he has that job at this point is another thing.
Yeah. It was 18 years ago, so...
Yeah. I wonder if it will be eerily relevant.
Yeah.
It sounds like it will be. I was gonna say it didn't exist. Yeah, it seems like yeah. It's like you've aged 20 years.
俺もなりたいからさ。正義の味方。
サドル、ケンヤ。バケツ持って廊下。
For being late or
正
just
義の味方ってこんなこと聞くんだな。
知ってた。
ちょっとやるところあるんだ。ねえ、ゆうきさんのお父さんの部屋って1階？
うん。大通りの方の角。
ゆうきさん、ひなつきかよと会ってる？
なんで？
僕らのグループと一緒に遊んでるから。
そうだったのか。通りでここ何日か見ないわけだ。やったー、かよちゃん、それって最高の結果っしょ。ゆうきさんの口から俺の前で初めて方言が出た。したっけ、サトルくん。
したっけ？
あの様子だとたまたまひなずきといるところを見た真犯人に利用されたんだろう。ゆきさん、待ってて。俺が事件を止めるから。
ひなずき、けんや、ひろみ。ごめん、サトル。みんなでこっち来てた。
Just like unnecessary stress.
ただいま。
He's just relieved that it happened.
ちょっと俺、学校に忘れ物。今行くの？すぐいるもの？いってらっしゃい。
不自然だろうが気にしてる場合じゃない。
Just gotta do it.
とどめだ。なんだ、おい、誰だ。これで今晩一晩は警察がアリバイを証明
they'll know he was
してくれる。
there when he calls the police.
排除してやる。
Get rid of her?
あいつをひなずき。お前さえいなくなれば。
冷静になれよ。
Holy shit, Satoru.
死んじゃったらまずいだろ。サトル、
Fuck, man.
俺この2日くらいお前をつけてたんだ。お前はひなずきを助けることに必死だった。だから危ないって思ったんだ。ありがとう、ケンヤ。ただどうしても今日ひなずきが危ないって思うんだ。サトル、ここに来る前も何か物騒なことしてたろ。あれは何？また別であの家に警察を呼びたかった。
Where are they going now?
That was where they were
ケ
going.
ンヤ、
Oh, right, yeah.
It's not freezing
ひなず
cold.
き。あのさ、今からお前のこと誘拐するけどいい？バカなの。うん、だからこれしか思いつかなかった。いいよ。そう言ってくれると思った。
I'm gonna kidnap you now, okay? That's awesome.
あまり不自然じゃない程度にな。オッケー。すげえ。すごい。かなり上出来な隠れ家だ。
Pretty fancy.
こ
Mm-hmm.
こには風呂ないけどね。でかい家に住んだから幸せってわけでもないさ。ああ、それでも帰らなくちゃ。じゃあな、ひなずき。夜中に戻ってくるよ。3回ノックするから。
Still sketchy as hell to just leave her in there alone.
Yeah.
サトル、ケンヤ君。礼はいいよ。友達だろ、かよちゃん。うちが必ずかよを守るから。見て、かよってお前。俺だってすげえ。
First name basis.
呼びづらい。ひなの方がいいな。かよはサトルだけ呼べよ。ありがとう。だから礼はいいよ。ずいぶん遅かったです。ごめん。ちょっと寄り道していろいろ話してたんだ。そうだ。俺明日早いからさ、寝てていいよ。
She's like, what are you up to?
Being super suspicious. Yeah. But at the same time, she trusts him enough to just be like, okay, whatever. Is she gonna follow them? She's licking his gloves. That looks so good.
夜中のカップ麺って美味しいよね。こんな夜中は初めてだよ。まあ、そっか。夏にさ、ケンヤたちとキャンプの計画立ててるんだ。カヤも一緒に行こうよ。行けるかな？行けるさ。起きろ。
Jesus.
朝だぞ。
あ、
寄ってよかったよ。泉小のやつが投稿してくる前に出るぞ。
March 3rd.
今回はひなずきと俺たちの他にもひなずきの母、犯人の行動が大きく変わっている。この先は未知の領域だ。
Just almost more terrifying.
八代学と申します。はい、お願いします。
His eyes just turned into the lights.
カヤもごめんな。こんなとこ閉じ込めて。
こんなに楽しいのは初めて。
It would be pretty fun if you were a kid just to like
明日の朝、
hang out.
カヤんち寄ってくよ。通報せざるを得なくするか。
話は大体分かったけど、結末はどうすんの？
心配しないで。俺がちゃんと責任取るよ。
バカなの。私が言い出しっぺで、みんなが協力してくれたってことなら。ダメないっしょ。はい、上がり。本当だ。
It's true.
盲点だった。
Yeah, if she just ran away
Yeah.
because she was being abused.
と言った。
Yeah.
と答えた俺にこう続けた。俺にとってのヒーローってそんなやつだよ。
サトルかな。
No.
Oh my god. That's stressful.
What do you think of that?
It was such a good plan in the way of like dealing with the first issue,
Yeah.
which is just saving her. Yeah,
In
if
terms
the
of-
mom's
yeah.
if the mom's not like it has to be on the mom to call the cops. And then it was like, yeah, when she says that she'll take the blame for it, it's like, okay, that's even better. This actually might work. Only if the fucking murderer who has been stalking everyone doesn't realize that she was in there, because she's completely vulnerable. The only thing I'm just hoping, like, maybe it's Satoru's mom secretly just like trying to check on her, because if she saw him sneaking out, she might have followed like before she followed them to the mom's house.
Yeah.
And if she did that, then like she could just be checking in or whatever, but at the same time it, you know, could be the bad guy. But like we've sort of seen a lot of the bad guys, so I just have hope
That
that
it's a switcheroo?
that it's a switcheroo, because when they show the murderer, we've seen a lot of him, and like sort of what he's doing. This person didn't look like that,
Yeah.
and wasn't sort of framed up in the same way, but they did leave it vague as to who it might be. Definitely an adult, but hard to say who it might be.
But yeah, Kenya's on the side. Correct me if I'm wrong, everybody out there, but I think I'm hearing Ray's voice from Promised Neverland coming out of Kenya, which makes sense. They're kind of similar characters. I've noticed I was getting way more Promised Neverland vibes ever since Kenya and Satoru were like planning things out and like coming up with this elaborate scheme and everything. It's really good. But Satoru was about to kill Kaio's mom.
Yeah,
He's about to
would
push
she
her
have
down the
died
icy
from
stair.
that?
Yeah, you could die from that.
I mean, you could, but I guess it's not guaranteed.
If you
but if she
get
didn't
pushed
die,
down
she
the top
probably
of
would have.
some icy stairs.
I thought she was like halfway down.
By that time, by the time he got pulled away, she was about halfway down. But she could have broke her neck.
Yeah, but it's for the best that nothing bad happens to her, because or else then if she's like the victim of some random thing, they're not gonna be like, oh, let's like look into this other thing.
Yeah.
And then the hanging out in that bus. Also a good idea, but also kind of a bad idea, just because it leaves her so exposed.
And because they're little kids, no one can like stay.
Yeah.
Like, they can't say, hey, I'm sleeping over at Kenya's when they really are going there because, like...
Yeah, and they don't have, like, a house that they could sneak her into, and she could just be in their house.
Like Stranger Things style.
Yeah.
And if the police find them there, then it completely invalidates any kind of real danger. Like, if they had a basement where she could stay in, and then the police found her there, then, you know, first of all, if it was a kidnapping thing... It could turn into, like, whoever's parents are getting in trouble for kidnapping, and then it just confuses the whole thing, and the police are thrown up completely off trail, and it just, you know, fucks everything up. They're trying to lead the police in a direction or get their attention in a way that doesn't, saves people's lives and doesn't, that doesn't get people killed, but it still directs them in a kind of direction.
Yeah. And then the plan to throw that rock through the window...
So the police get called, and then they know where he is that night.
Yeah, and they'll probably check around the property and, like, see, like, what's going on.
Yeah, they know exactly where he is when Kaio goes missing, so that when a missing persons thing starts, they know that he's there when within hours of the call happening. Yeah. And his dad is there, which is an alibi as well, like a witness to him being there. Oh, we got home at this time. You know, he didn't go kidnap the girl, then come home, then the police were called or something. So really smart plan. It's really coming together, but it really throws a wrench into things when this random person shows up.
Yeah, I thought the scene with Kenya was interesting when he's like talking about like, who are you? And like, oh, I thought that it was about me because I noticed and I didn't do anything. I noticed you noticed and you immediately did it, and I was wondering if this was some sort of like weird like intervention on some level for like me not taking action, even though I am observant enough to know about it, which I thought like, and it makes sense that he would be thinking about it that way because he does see so much and he is so passive and lets it all happen, but then now he's just like, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna go along with this and try and do the right thing. Yeah. And that was really nice. I'm glad that we got to see him more. Got to see why he was looking all suspicious all the time. It wasn't because he knew about, oh, he can come back and he's actually 30 years old. It was he thought that there was some like weird shit going on to sort of teach him a lesson in a weird way, or show him the right way to do things. Kind of interesting, and I'm glad that the other side characters are sort of coming in more.
Yeah, same. Well, we're gonna move along. Hope you guys leave a like, subscribe, check out Patreon, and hope you enjoyed most of all. Thank you for watching. If you're watching on Patreon, thank you very much for your support. We'll see you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.